A fantastic day today. I just thought I'd jump on real quick and just continue on with a little bit of Green Hell. Now, yeah, I mean, it's been a little while since I last played this, so I thought, you know what, I'll just jump in and continue on with my save. I mean, it's I'm 12 days in, so I thought, why not? Let's get started. Yeah, this game is extremely tough. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's definitely a steep learning curve, especially if you're not used to this style of game, you know. But right, there's my map.
Mia, I met a tribal warrior.
Your voice sounds strange. What happened?
He attacked me.
Oh my god, are you okay?
I killed him, Mia. I had to. I've never... Mia.
Cariño, breathe. You can't let it get to you. I'm glad you're still alive and talking to me.
You're right. But I'm afraid it might happen again. What if there's more of them?
Just keep thinking about me. You have to survive for me.
Yeah, the dialogue is a bit cheesy, but right, let's continue on from where we left off. Right, it's a notebook. Okay, so I have a sneaky suspicion that I've got to build a small fire for this and crack on. What are my stats like? So, look at my backpack. Bag of nuts. There we are. Good old chump on there. Right, let's get the notebook out. Right, so I think I've got some small sticks. No, I've got absolutely nothing. That's not a problem. I mean, there's plenty of sticks about, so. But it all seems to be bamboo, which is which is never helpful. But yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. Let's see if I can turn my brightness up a bit. Expand. Yeah, this game is it definitely, I mean, if you're into survival games, I would 100% recommend you play it. You know, the learning curve is just stupid. You know, there's a lot of things which you have to, to keep an eye on. I need some more sticks. There we are, look. Okay, now it'll be lighting the thing. Right, let's have a look. Expand, use. got some dry leaves. There we are, insert. Yeah, this game is very intricate, but I like it. I mean, it's in terms of survival. You know, you're laughing really. Yeah, there's so much stuff that you have to consider, so much stuff that you have to watch out for. It's definitely a solid game. You know, everything is out to get you, everything is out to kill you. So, you know, watching every step, the spiders, the snakes. Oh, it's just, you know, it's relentless. I wonder what's up there. Yeah, I mean, this somewhere like this, it would be definitely a good place to you know, to make a shelter and everything. It's you know, it's got all the walls and everything like that, so you're away from the tribes, which is you know, a good place to set up really. How's it going, Venom? How you doing? Hope you're having a good day today, mate. Right, let's see if I can find some of these, because I know that this is, I don't think there's any big trees within this vicinity that has exactly what I need, but maybe if I go a bit further up I'll have better luck. But I should, before I do anything, just go to sleep. Yeah, Venom. It's definitely a good game. As far as it being on the Switch, I'm not entirely sure how that would really play, because even on the controller, the analog sticks, you know, the controls are a bit clunky. So it's something to definitely think about.
God, I'm thirsty.
But yeah, all in all, I'm not too bad. Just chilling out, you know, playing a couple games here and there, you know, it's all good. You know, something that I didn't know until recently is that if you put these on the floor, they actually fill up with water, which is, you know, it's really good, especially when it rains. But yeah, we got all that going. Let's have a look. Yeah, water is a big one. You just got to keep an eye on all your stats. You know, you get a little watch here, and it gives you your water and your fats and your nutrients and all that sort of stuff. You know, and yeah, it's definitely something that you really can't neglect. You know, as much as I would, you know, like to just get as far into the game as I can, you know, it's not the way the game's designed. It's brutal. That's the only way I can really describe it, to be honest. Yeah, so in order to continue, I'm going to need some... So I'm probably going to have to go back down into the original jungle area and have a look. I think I've still got a spear. Yeah, cool.
Thirsty.
You know, one of the things you will find is that, you know, you're always thirsty. And I guess it's, you know, trying to get yourself to a point of where, you don't have to worry about stuff like that. Ah, okay. I should be able to take that now. Awesome. Yeah, the obsidian stuff is really, really good. If you get an opportunity to grab it where you can, you know, it's definitely definitely a good crafting resource, especially for spears and axes and all that kind of stuff. Ooh.
Oh. No, bad idea.
Oh, yeah, this is exactly what you got to watch out for. Right, now I've got a bit of food. I can think about collecting what I need and then hopefully progressing up and through. So these plants are especially what you got to look out for. These are the leaves that, well, the leaves off of the plant, therefore your bandages. So definitely keep an eye out for those. And all the mushrooms are, you know, are safe to eat. You know, I was a bit concerned about the mushrooms because obviously, you know, in the real world, you know, you don't just run around and, you know, eat mushrooms that you find on the ground, like, you know. Yeah, the first person view is a bit of a it's a bit of a throw off. I agree. But being a fan of third person myself, it's definitely a good game either way. I mean, it does take a little bit of getting used to, but yeah, it's a pretty solid game. You know, the biggest thing that really threw me off was the Unity engine. To be honest. Oh, I hope that wasn't a cat, jaguar or whatever it is. No, that's good. That's good. Yeah, those things will mess you up. And if you're not prepared, you know, you're going to be in big trouble. Right, this is the tree that I'm looking for. Of course there's no space in my backpack. Right, let's arrange that. Let's arrange this. See if I can take it now. Yeah. So those mushrooms there are really, really good. Really, really good to you. Well, all mushrooms in this game, you know, all have different benefits. So, you know, it's definitely worth having a look. I mean, you'd be surprised what the jungle actually has to offer. Yeah, no, I get where you're coming from with that, Venom. The Sea of Thieves, I mean, obviously being on PlayStation, I haven't played it myself, but I've watched a lot of videos, and I can imagine being on the open sea, that being very sort of disorientating. Ooh, you can stay there. There we are. Damn spiders, they're an absolute nightmare. Yeah, I'm a bit low on my proteins, but that's fine, because what I can do, I know here there's a drying rack, so I can use that. It's one of the better areas to start off with. You find this at location pretty much straight away, but you are able to search your body as well. You check your body over for wounds and, you know, leeches and stuff, and you can pick them off. Yeah, nice little thing as well with multiplayer is that your friend can pick them off for you. So, you know, it's pretty decent. It is pretty decent. But I think what I'm going to do here is put the food on the drying rack for the time being. Which is pretty sweet. I'll probably craft a little fire as well, actually.
I need to rest.
You always need to rest. It's a common problem with this game. Oh, hey Eugene, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. Oh, nice one, Venom. Yeah, no, nice. I've got the Switch, and I don't have an Xbox, but you know, never say never. I mean, in the future, could potentially get one. Just depends on the games, you know, more so the exclusives. I mean, I'll look into it, but you know. And yeah, Eugene, yeah, I'm not too bad, thanks. I've just been chilling out, trying to make some videos, do a few live streams, you know, just try and spice it up, really. But thank you to everybody that's joined. I really appreciate it.
God, I could use a drink.
Right, I definitely need to make a fire, so I'm going to start with making a fire. You've got to be really careful with making fires and stuff, because it, over a period of time, I don't know whether you guys have ever played something like The Forest, but it definitely it's definitely like that. The longer you stay in certain areas, the more attention that you draw to yourself. Oh, nice one, Venom. Yeah, accidentally, eh? Yeah, I tend to do that quite often. Oh, nice one, Eugene. Yeah, no, I definitely appreciate it. I mean, I don't mind, you know, people just watching and lurking. I don't have an issue with that. You know, I just, you know, I got a bit of time on my hands, and instead of just sitting there and, you know, making videos and stuff, I just you know, I just live stream them. You know, it seems to be a little bit more enjoyable, and obviously, you know, I get to chat with you guys at the same time, so it's a bonus for me. Right, we need some more sticks.
God, I'm thirsty.
Oh, you're always damn thirsty, man. Yeah. Of course, I need one more stick. Yeah. You tend to figure that out with this game, is that you always need one more. Oh, crap. I don't want none of that. Damn. Yeah, I'm dead. Damn. Those things are an absolute pain. Absolute pain. Yeah, Venom, Flight Sim looks pretty good. As to how it plays out, like you just said, you know, it'll be very interesting to see. Right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to hang around too much. I'm just going to go and grab that vine again and continue on. You know, another important thing to know about this game is that if you chop down things like the walnut trees and all that kind of stuff, the banana trees and that, they all they don't come back. So it's a very bad idea if you're making a base to cut down all the resources around you, because you know they're not coming back, and you know you're going to have to travel further afield. So. Here we are. Right. Let's sort that out again. Let's try and head on back. Yeah, Venom, I saw that the Games Pass, they've got quite a bit of variety there. I think the one thing that really threw me off more than anything was, you know, if you're into a game, move it to add new games, you know, you end up having to buy the game again anyway. It just seems a bit, I don't know, it's just one of those things, isn't it, I guess?
God damn it.
I think I've missed my turning. Oh yeah, Venom Hunter Call of Wild is a great game, especially if you're into your your hunting. It's extremely realistic. It's hard to come by some games sometimes that are offer realism the way that does. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There's lots of little pots dotted about, but you can't use them, which is a shame. Yeah, but now that I saw this little area, I'm definitely going up there and making the most of it. Yeah, I feel you there, Venom. Yeah, I mean, recently I've been going back to games which are, things like Mafia. I've been playing Mafia 2 recently. It's definitely nice to be able to go back and enjoy some of the older games. I seem to be getting a bit more enjoyment doing that these days than all these latest games that have come out. Back when things were a little bit more of a, simpler times and all that. Oh, see what I mean? It's always one stick. See if I can find one laying around. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, exactly, Venom, exactly. I mean, these days, you buy a game, they sell you 25% of it and then expect you to pay for the rest. It's definitely annoying. It's something that really gets under my skin these days with gaming companies, especially with the microtransactions that they throw at you. It's definitely not a good look for the gaming industry these days, that's for sure. Okay, let's see if I can build a bed. Not sure if I'll be able to get the palm leaves up here, but yeah, no, I'm definitely not going to be able to put this up here. That's a shame. What about a leaf bed? Can I put a leaf bed up here? No, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. But I mean, either way, you know, it's a very, very clunky game in terms of controls.
Need to rest.
Yeah, right. I think I'm going to chance sleeping on the rock. You never want to sleep on the ground. You get worms and stuff, parasites. It's just not worth it.
Thirsty.
I played it when it was free on the PlayStation Store, Venom. To be honest, I loaded it up and looked into it and gave it a go, but it really wasn't my sort of thing. I just didn't like the way that everything was laid out, to be completely honest. It's a bit like Ark, you know. It was one of those things where I went into it and I don't know. I guess I probably didn't have the right state of mind when playing it.
Come on.
Nice. Oh really? But it's got cover. It doesn't make much sense, does it? Yeah, see, I thought that, Venom. But then most games that are styled that way tend to be much better on PC anyway. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but it's rather frustrating because there's definitely cover. Whether the ground's no good or what, maybe I'll just wait for the rain to stop and try and cook it then. Right, let's sift through this. Yeah, I think the only real benefit to it raining is water collection, but you can make little water things with bamboo leaves. With banana leaves, yeah, water collector there, and you're able to. Thankfully, it doesn't need to rain in order for that to work. So, you know, it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. But what are you guys up to anyway? You just got me on in the background. You playing any games? What are you up to? Oh yeah, Eugene. Yeah, the farming sim is definitely one of those, isn't it? You know, there's so many different steps you can take. It can get a bit tiresome after a while. The process can be a bit tedious. Depends whether you're using the money mods or not, really. But you know, it's definitely a game can really take it out of you sometimes. I recently tried the Somerset Farms. Got a little series going on that, but yeah, it's just as and when getting around to recording it, really. Right. Let's get this fire lit. Yeah, as you can see, it's always one bloody stick. Yeah. Right.
Bitch!
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, damn. See, it's little things like this that you tend to start doing with this game, and it can be really frustrating. Like, you think you don't need the item, and then you get rid of it or destroy it or something or drop it, and you know you've got to run all the way back to getting it again. Nice one, Venom. Yeah, I do a little bit of gardening here and there. Just a little escape from reality, really, isn't it? Yeah, you can build storage on here, Eugene. You can build little boxes to store stuff, but you know, the materials and stuff that it takes to build these things, you got to go round and find the blueprints and how to build them, etc. It's very intricate. Like I said, if you've ever played anything like The Forest, it's very similar to that in many ways. I can hear that cat again. Yeah, the last thing I want to do is die and have to start all that over again, you know? Yeah, there it is. Probably not the best time to do that, but... Yeah, I'm definitely not interested in being tagged by that cat again. Oh, damn. Oof. Yeah, like I was saying, healing yourself, it is a very, very, very clunky system. More than likely to get infection now. I'll obviously have to address it at some point. I've not got anything for that at the moment, so definitely we need to look.
God, I could use a drink.
Yeah, it's definitely not going too well today. You shouldn't really do this, but...
Disgusting. Ugh.
Looks like I got lucky that time.
Damn it.
Yeah, this is not going to end well. Not going to end well at all. Yeah, this is the point with this game. I mean, it's so relentless. It's so difficult that you'll find yourself dying an awful lot. There's nothing you can really do about it unless you're obviously very well prepared. Yeah, it's definitely going to end in tears, this one. But at least I now know that if I come down here and take a right, there's the tree that I need, so... I think I'm going to die before this, yeah. Yeah. I'm going to sleep and die. Right. Let's do this properly. Let's do this again. Let's sort that out a minute. Expand. We'll drop that. We'll take that. We'll just run and just go grab what we need. And we'll sort everything else out after. I think the mistake I'm making is going out during the night. Seems to be a big problem, especially with the jungle cats. There we go.
No, bad idea.
Ooh. I got stung by you. There's various different remedies that you can craft to treat different, wounds, etc., infections, all that kind of stuff. But the jungle is literally out to kill you on this. If you get infected or you get a rash or something, it affects your sanity, and sleeping on the floor and getting worms. It's definitely not a pleasant experience. You're not going to survive for very long if you're not well equipped. Right. Let's light this fire and then we will hopefully be able to continue on. So yeah, you basically go round trying to collect the right ingredients to drink this remedy that brings your memories back. I mean, would you drink that? Probably not. My dude is tripping out. Reminds me a little bit of Far Cry. Yeah, what he... Oh. I was going to say, yeah, what he said, I'll take two. Well, what have we got going on here?
Is this my office?
The book was quite good, but people aren't interested in lost tribes, deforestation, or global warming. We don't think about such things until it's too late. They only care about themselves until tragedy strikes. People just don't care. It wasn't any different this time. No one took an interest in them. Unless there was some money to be made. You think I'm selfish just like everyone else, don't you? Maybe you're right. Maybe I should have just given up.
What happened? Why are you here?
I know what drove us, but it doesn't justify anything. If not for me, you wouldn't have to go back to the jungle.
Mia, I didn't know.
So there we are, a little trip down memory lane by the looks of it.
Yeah, I drank another dose of ayahuasca, but why didn't you tell me you were sick?
Jake.
Is that why we were here? Yabuwaka have a remedy and we were going to get it for you?
If only it was that simple. I would have told you already.
Then why don't you just do it?
I'm afraid you won't get back to me, and all I want is for you to be safe.
A little bit late for that, love.
Please tell me.
Please, Jake. Just keep going. If you can't make it, neither can I. Let's just not bring this up again until you're safe, okay?
I don't understand any of it. But I know I have to find you.
Let's just focus on that, please.
Yeah, Eugene. When I was looking into a few reviews on this game, they went into explaining a few bits and pieces about it, which wasn't too bad. Okay, well, the deeper into the jungle I go, see what I can find. But visually, this game, I'm pretty impressed. When I picked it up, I was actually quite shocked. You do get a few options, you know, to choose your different settings and that, but you know, either way, it's still a really beautiful looking game. You know, the storyline just basically ties all this in together, really. Kind of gives you a bit of a rundown, teaches you some of the basics, but it really doesn't hold your hand after that. You've got to really sort of, you know, prepare yourself the best you can, expand your knowledge. But there are so many things to remember. The list really goes on. Oh, we got a gator. I wonder if this is a one-shot kill to the head too. Oh. There we are. Just need to find somewhere to hunker down.
Okay, Mia. I have something to tell you, but don't freak out, okay?
Why would I freak out?
Well, I might have come across the Cayman.
What? Jake, estás bien. Te he hecho daño.
I told you not to freak out. I'm talking to you, right? It means that I'm fine.
And what about the Cayman?
Well, it's dead.
Killed it.
How am I supposed to stay calm when you are charging at Caymans?
but I killed it.
Sure, but it could have just as easily killed you.
That's true, but I killed the caiman by myself.
You're not letting this go, huh? Congratulations. You are the king of the jungle.
Don't you know it?
Exactly what I wanted to hear. Over and out.
Ah, nice little location discovery.
I found a camp. It looks abandoned, but clearly someone's been living here for a long time. Any idea who it might have been?
Well, I did read somewhere that a few years back, an Englishman walked the entire length of the Amazon River, and it took him over 2 years. Worlds full of passionate people.
Yeah, I know. But something here doesn't add up. It looks as if they just disappeared. Like, leaving all their gear? That just doesn't make sense.
Damn, that's a big anaconda.
That is strange. But maybe it's a good thing. You can just grab what you need.
Yeah. Doesn't look like anybody will be needing any of that.
I will definitely be taking the painkillers, that's for sure.
As for that camp, looks like they're resourceful. They even killed an anaconda and put its carcass on display.
I wonder why they do that.
To show a sign of strength. The natives have their totems. Well, they have theirs. Should be enough to scare away any outsiders.
Got it. Survival of the fittest.
Oh damn, it's a nice little fishing rod there. I wonder what I need to do in order to fill that space. What's that? 42%, 88%. Okay, I'll destroy that. Oh really? I can't even take that. I'll just leave it there for the minute. I mean, it's no problem, is it? Oh, there's a place to sleep too. That's great. Oh, and I can save my game here. Brilliant. In fact, what I'm going to do... okay. Alright, let's start a fire. Yeah, Eugene, this is my first playthrough. Yeah, it is definitely a decent game, especially if you're into your survival stuff. There's an awful lot of stuff which you can do. But like I said, the game definitely doesn't hold your hand, and I really respect the challenge of that. You know, you do die a few times, but each time you die, you just, you know, you build up your knowledge. You know, it's just one of those things. I mean, you do get a map once you start to uncover the locations, like points of interest. They highlight up on the map, so you know it's quite easy to navigate once you sort of find the, you know, the key points. But yeah, by far this is definitely going to be a good place for me to set up shop. I think what I'm going to do for the time being is put some coconuts down to collect some water. I'll also put my pot down as well. Yeah, I mean, before you eat your food and stuff, you do get symbols in the bottom left. If you're dirty, obviously you want to avoid doing stuff like that. Yeah, Eugene, so things like the banana trees and stuff, and you know, like the nut trees and stuff, you cut them down, they won't come back. The herbs and stuff, you know, things for crafting remedies and medicines and things like that, they come back. But if I was to destroy this banana tree here, yeah, it wouldn't come back. You definitely have to stay vigilant, you know, and think about what you're doing and what you're dismantling and taking down and destroying. It's very easy to make mistakes on this game. Very easy. I think I better save it before anything. But yeah, it's a really nice little system that they've got in this game. I mean, like I said, if you're into survival games, this by far is the best survival game that I've ever played, hands down. There even is a survival mode, which completely takes out of the story and just, you know, you just see how long you can survive for, you know, day by day, and obviously you can build your bases, and you know, there's various different things that you can build, you know, different materials which you can use to build those things. You know, you can really have a good go at it, really. And obviously, as you progress around the map, you know, you get better blueprints and stuff, and you can build better things, you know, stone traps, cage traps, just things like that. And obviously, if you ever forget on how to craft something, then your notebook will tell you how to do it. So it's definitely it's definitely a good little game, especially for the price as well. Yeah, I mean, I've got a fair few hours into this game now, and I don't regret buying it one bit. It's just when things start to go wrong, it can get a little bit frustrating, but you know, I respect the grind. I think what I am going to do, real quick, is build one of those water collectors. Just find a somewhat decent place to put it, a sensible place. Yeah, I think right there I'll do it. These are also really good as well. The turtles, especially for their shells, very good way of being able to carry water sources. I'm wondering whether I can use the long bamboo sticks. No. Yeah, exactly, Eugene. Exactly. That is a good way to, you know, describe it and compare it. It is very much like Stranded Deep, but I think that it plays better and it looks better too. So, you know, it's always a bonus. But Stranded Deep was a good game, especially the fact that they made it free. Oh, it looks like I've got like a little shrimp trap or something there. This is a very, very good area. But you want to watch out for these frogs. You know, don't pick them up. You know, you keep your distance. You know, they may look pretty, but yeah, you definitely don't want to. Definitely don't want to get involved with those. That's for sure. But you also have to keep in mind that the longer you stay in these locations, fires can give you away to tribes, you know, I really don't like the tribes people. They are relentless. They just don't stop. It's a bit like the forest, you know. the longer you stay in a specific location, the more frequent they come to visit and stuff like that. I think I'm going to have to go and... no, I think these are banana leaves. Yep. I mean, obviously I have the option to boil my water if I want to. You can craft stews and things like that to help you out. But yeah, all in all, I mean, the water collection things are just so much easier. You know, you don't have to rely on making a fire in order to get drinking water. So in the times of need, the last thing you want to be doing is crafting a fire. Right. But the nice thing is I can save my game here and sleep at the same time. And there was already a pre-built fire here, so, you know, I'm laughing really. Yeah, simply all you do is you can put coconut shells under this too, but you will find a cooking pot along the way. Yeah, Venom, you can craft torches and stuff. The torches are actually really good, especially for ants and beehives, because you can use ants to basically stitch up your wounds, sew up your wounds. And obviously it's a great light source. You can fend yourself against animals and stuff. It's very realistic in that department. You know, you got a fire lit, the animals are going to leave you alone, which is nice. I can't say the same thing for the tribes people, but you know, it's definitely a decent game. So if I look into here, yeah, so a stick torch, so you just need a stick and a rope and you light it. For the sake of it, I'll quickly craft one if I can find some rope. So I would craft my stick, craft the rope. Now obviously you see the slots, so there's like a maximum of 6 slots there, you know, and I think you can put more rope on it to obviously increase the duration of how long these torches last for. Oh yeah, I'll swap it for a second, and then you can ignite it off of your fire and stuff. So it's pretty decent. Obviously, it's raining, so yeah, pretty good weapon as well. But yeah, you know, you would use use that type of stuff in your cave systems and stuff. There's definitely a lot of caves in this game to explore. In fact, at the beginning, that is your best bet on surviving, really. It's just trying to find yourself a place that's got 4 walls. You know, the mistake I made at the beginning was spending too much time. You know, it was a bit overwhelming. You know, I thought I had to craft all these things in order to survive and completely neglected the storyline. But, you know, it does get better as you go on. The blueprints that you have, you know, it's a good way of, you know, surviving. You know, you will learn through your mistakes, and I guess that's what the game tries to teach you, all in all. But the infections that you can get, the wounds and stuff like that, it's really extensive. You get your microelements and all that kind of stuff. Then you also get a sanity. So when you eat raw, disgusting foods, or you don't sleep comfortably, you start to hallucinate over time, and you talk to yourself. There's a pretty grim voice which haunts you, tells you that you're going to die and you're never going to get out of here, and all this sort of stuff. So yeah, it's definitely something to keep an eye on. You can get scratches and abrasions, so they teach you different dressings, different dressings to cover up, disinfect it, and all that kind of stuff. So you would obviously go round and find the correct, herbs and things to craft it. It's relatively extensive. You can use tobacco leaves are the number one, I find, but you can get other different dressings as well that treat different things. But it's like your lacerations and stuff. But it goes back to what I was saying about the ants. You can collect ants and use them as stitches. But yeah, again, it reduces your sanity. So everything that you do that you would think in the real world that would have a negative effect on you, it's here. But I think the infections are probably the worst. I mean, you can put maggots on your infections to eat the rotten meat and your rotten flesh and all that. So it's pretty cool. You do get fevers as well, but you can sleep them off. Obviously, venom wounds and stuff. That is a bit hit and miss. Usually they go away by themselves, but you can find things like painkillers and stuff to treat that. So it's relatively decent. Now, the rashes are more important. It affects your sanity once again. It's extremely irritating. So you can craft armor on this game, a little bit like the forest and that, which obviously reduces your chances of getting rashes whilst running through the trees. And leeches, check your body for leeches, going through bodies of water and stuff. So, the list really goes on. Food poisoning, eating with dirty hands and not washing before and after, like dressing an animal and all that kind of stuff. There's so much stuff that this game offers, and it's very, very easy to slip up. Very easy to slip up. It's something that you really have to pay attention to. But yeah, as you can see, my water collector's doing pretty well. There are various things around the map which treat things like mind blank, things like food poisoning and stomach bugs and all that sort of stuff, parasites. You do get lily plants which float on the water on the lily pads. They look like this, so you can use that to treat that. But you do find various bits and pieces. One thing that I made a mistake of early game was not realizing that the fruit and meat in your backpack can get spoiled over time. So when you find fruit and veg and stuff, it's best off just to eat it straight away. You can store things, but it's definitely just worth eating. And charcoal as well. You get charcoal and ash and things like that from fires. You can use the charcoal to treat your food poisoning as well. So, like I said, the list really, really does go on. But I can craft like that. So ash dressings, they are really good for wounds. You know, the lists are really extensive. Personally, I do like the multiplayer side of things, you know, safety in numbers as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, there is a lot of stuff that you can do. But I think in future episodes I'll be clearing this out and trying to make a little base here. I think it's quite a good point of interest for me. Yeah, brilliant. Nice one. Nice one. But yeah, guys, I think that wraps it up for about today. I really appreciate you coming in and joining in on the stream. And like I said, if you've got any questions about this game, feel free to drop it in the comments section below, and I'll try and help you out as best as I can. But obviously, don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn that bell notification on, that way you don't miss any future live streams and videos, stuff like that. But yeah, until next time, guys, stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your day, and yeah, take it easy. I'll catch you guys in the next one.